All right, so I'm gonna do my ugly Christmas sweater. Let me move some stuff. So I chose this sweater because it reminds me of like candy canes and stuff. So um I'm gonna hang these like on the shoulder. Yeah, let me open these safety pins. It took so much for me to find these safety pins, and then I gave up looking for them in the store, and it was right by the register. I'm like, I know I've seen safety pins here before. I'm like, why is it so hard to take off? All right, so they got small, medium, large. I think I'm gonna do the small for the sleeve because it already has a string. Yeah, just put it on the sleeve so that it could just hang all day. Okay, is this the front or the back? Okay, that's the front. Okay. But yeah, they're gonna be like, Mo, you are jingling all over the place. Like, jingle bell. Mondays are pretty chill, but it's gonna be fun because it's our team meeting and we get to judge everybody, take a lot of pictures of people. Now, each of these are just taped down. Maybe I should have broke the tape first. Cause they be having these sealed. People be stealing. These would be like, I have 6, 12. So I think I'm gonna have these all hanging from the bottom. So every time I walk and it hit my leg, it's just gonna make noise. It might annoy and overstimulate me, but we gonna see. Hopefully it don't, but we about to see. And I think in between each one, I'm gonna put another bell, one of these bells. These bells I'm gonna have lined up across the front and the back. Oh, so I gotta do like some in the front, some in the back. So yeah, it's gonna be all around the bottom. So I have it, I have it hooked on the bottom so that it can hang. But because I'm over the culture and engagement committee, I gotta participate every time. Cause they're gonna be like, where's yours? So I was gonna go buy a sweater, but when I was at Walmart and I seen like they got the Grinch sweater and stuff like that, I was like, I don't want a cute sweater because they weren't ugly. The Grinch sweaters was cute, the Hello Kitty ones was cute, and the Snoopy ones were cute. All the Christmas ones. So I was like, no, that ain't gonna work because they actually looks nice. So it's supposed to be an ugly sweater. And this one is gonna be ugly and annoying. So that's why I'm doing it this way. If I can get this damn tape off, like, what the heck? That's like the hardest part. And they got individual piece of tape for everyone. Like, why couldn't you just lay it down and just tape off one tape all the way across? They gotta be special with whoever packaged this. And it was packaged in the USA. Nope, Canada. Made in China. Imported from Canada. Alright, so since I have a ton of tiny pins, that's why I'm using the small ones. because there's a lot. So I'm gonna put 6 across the front, 6 across the back, and little bells all around, and call it a day. Like, I might not win, but we're gonna do something. I'm participating. That's what counts. One of the employees wore a Santa suit last week. I thought one of my other coaches was gonna come dressed up because she's usually the one that really be into the holiday season, but she's like, nah. She was gonna come as Mrs. Claus while he'd be Mr. Claus, or she was gonna do Elf, but she was running out of time, and then she was just like, it ain't gonna come in time. Like, whatever she was gonna order wasn't gonna come in time, so she's like, forget it. But all in, I think that was October. Yeah, October, because it was a Halloween month. Every Thursday she came with a different costume. And it really built the morale on her team, because the days that she dressed up were the days they had really great surveys and everything. So I just love how my team be thinking outside the box. Whatever drives performance. Coaches come dressed up, coaches dye their hair. Their team have like meet a certain goal on like surveys. One coach dyed her hair red, the other coach dyed his hair purple. The other coach, he had to wear his shirt backwards because his team performed. So this is it. I probably got to move some over so it won't be so spaced out in one part. Let me do that because that's gonna drive me crazy. But yeah, he came with his shirt backwards every day, a dress shirt, and it was so funny because when we're on calls with like our senior director, he be looking like, what's going on? And then we'll explain to him after, like, oh yeah, they dressed up because of this. And then he'd be like, oh, okay. He'd be like, interesting. Now I'm gonna do the ones on the back. Yeah. Do the back side and then do the other bells. These little bells probably gonna be the hardest. I probably have to use the medium size to hook those. But it's all in fun. I love being engaged with my team. This week is probably gonna be busy because we have our company, I guess you could say a company celebration where we feed the whole office, and we got like 400 and something agents. So catered like this Italian food, so we can have pasta, different sauces and salad and desserts, order desserts and stuff. That reminds me, I gotta make a sign up sheet for people who are gonna be serving what time, which coaches want to volunteer. So I'm gonna have to do that before our team meeting tomorrow so I can get people to sign up. But it's gonna be fun to eat. We probably do some karaoke. Friday I had a color therapy. I set up a table for color therapy. They love color therapy. They love when we do karaoke. It'd be hilarious, it'd be loud, you can hear it in the building. People singing horribly, but they're having fun and they request it all the time, so we be running it back and doing karaoke all over. We wanted to do it Friday, but nobody had the availability to sit and like pick songs and be in there running the computer because the agents they don't have access to be on the computer or laptop, so we have to do it from our laptop. But all in all, it's just all in the name of having fun, getting an escape. So it's just like You want to unwind after having a difficult call. You want to be able to just escape reality and have fun while you're at work. So that's why we do it. And I love doing this for them. I love picking different events and stuff that we do. And so this week we have Ugly Sweater Monday, and then we have Wednesday, our company dinner. So it's gonna be fun. No, Tuesday is our company dinner. And Wednesday, one of my teams in one of my departments won the food drive. They donated the most food, so their team won. So they're having a lunching. So every day this week I gotta do something. I gotta make sure we order that food tomorrow for their team. They're getting catered, Chick-fil-A catered for their team lunch. It's only like nine of them, but they donated the most food. I donated a lot, but I didn't put mine with nobody because I felt like it wouldn't be fair, and I didn't want to be the winner. Even though I'm pretty much the winner, but I let them win. Like, I did it based on teams. I just donated because I wanted to. And because I can. But I got a big tote. I went to Walmart, got a big tote container, and just filled it up with a bunch of stuff. Granola bars and cereal bars and cups of noodles, different flavors, all 3 flavors. The big, got the whole big thing, put it in there. Gummy snacks. It was all kind of stuff. All right, so the front and back on the bottom are done. So now, on to the bells, the other bells. I think I'm gonna do the collar. So I'm putting these bells all over, front and back. I didn't even look at the label to know how many it was. Give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not gonna put it in the back because I don't know what hair I'm wearing tomorrow. If I'm gonna wear a wig or if I'm gonna wear. I was gonna do crochet braids tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So that's 10, 15.